everyone and welcome to Akshata's Recipes. Well, today's video is not going to be a recipe, but it's going to be my daily cleaning routine of my kitchen. I got so many lovely comments from so many of my viewers that they really liked my kitchen very much. So thank you guys. We had renovated the kitchen about 4 or 5 years ago. And believe me, I love my kitchen so much, and every day I walk into my kitchen I feel like it's just being done just about a month ago. So the kitchen before was very small and very different to what you can see now, and then me and my hubby actually designed it ourselves, and we just made the dream kitchen that we wanted. So now it's more spacious, it's more lighted, we get a lot of sunlight from the window over here and a lot of breeze because we're very close to the seaside. So there's a lot of breeze, especially in the summertime. It's really amazing. So I also got many queries as to what do I do to keep my kitchen clean, what is my daily routine. So basically what I like to do is, as I am cooking, I like to put things away. I don't like to hold on to things. So I don't like my platform full of stuff. Like when I'm cooking, like I have a spice rack, which I'll leave a link below. I had shown you my kitchen tour about a year ago. In that I showed you how I organize my spice rack, and it's just next to my gas stove. So every time I need something, I just have to reach out for it, and I know exactly where my pepper powder is, where my cumin powder is, and I like to put everything back once I take it out. So that way I don't have a lot of clutter on my platform or on my working surface. Something from the refrigerator, I just use that much and I put it back inside, so I don't have a big clutter all over my kitchen top. Another thing is that when I'm peeling vegetables or I'm cutting onions or cleaning garlic, I always like to keep a little paper bag at the side. So I just dump everything in, and then I just go and put it into the garbage bin once and for all, so I don't have to make multiple trips to the garbage bin to dispose of all the rubbish. That I like to do, or like when I'm rolling out bhakris or chapatis, I like to put a cloth underneath my rolling board so that I don't have a lot of flour all over. And then once I've finished, I just have to pick up that particular cloth, dust it, put it for wash, and my if you do a bit of stuff every day, it doesn't overwhelm you that once you finish cooking you have to clean so much. I mean, I hate doing that. I hate having a lot of stuff all over and cleaning once and for all. I like cleaning as I go by. Now excuse me. Well, today I'll be sharing my cleaning routine, what I do on a daily basis. I do it twice a day. I do it once when I'm just going to start cooking. I like to clean my platforms, my gas stove. I hate cooking when my gas stove is dirty, or it has some flour all over it, or the platform is dirty. So I like to clean before cooking. Of course, after cooking or during my dishes getting ready, I like to just clean up again. And one is before going to bed. That is my nighttime cleaning routine. If you want to see that, then let me know in the comments box below. But in my nighttime routine also, I clean up everything because I'm an early morning person. So even when I have holidays or weekends, when everyone is at home, I like to get up early in the morning. I love to take my cup of coffee, or sometimes I have a warm glass of water with some lemon in it, and I just like to sit in my kitchen. Either the milk is getting warm up, or I'm making some tea for everybody else, or some breakfast. I love to sit in my kitchen, and the first thing I like to see is my kitchen is spick and span. I hate getting up to a kitchen which is full of dishes in the sink and everything is all over the place. I mean, it really it just demotivates me. So let me know in the comments box below what you all guys do to keep your kitchens clean. What is your daily routine? I do have a kind of a weekly routine, or you can call it twice in a month routine where I do in-depth cleaning. Like for example, my gas stove has the iron racks on it. I will take that out. I will soak it in some hot water, then scrub it off with some soap because it does catch a little bit of grime. Or try to clean, under the gas stoves, wipe all the shelves. So that is like once in a month, or if I have the energy, then twice in a month. So keeping your home clean, I mean, it is important, and it really, makes you feel good. You want to come into the kitchen, you want to cook. Similarly with other rooms of the home also, if everything has its own place and you have a cleaning routine, of a daily cleaning, routine, it doesn't take much time. It takes about 5 or 10 minutes maximum to clean each room. But you feel good, your family feels good, and it does bring a lot of positive vibes in your home too. So if you have a clutter-free home and you have everything in its own place and everything's spick and span, least amount of things on your desktop or on your countertop, you feel good. So friends, let's get started with what I do on a daily routine, how I clean my kitchen, my sink, my gas top. I hope you like this video. If you do, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the red subscribe button and join the Akshatas Recipes family. And once you have subscribed, do click the bell so that you won't miss out any of the stuff happening. I will be doing a lot of vlogging soon. So do keep in touch with Akshatas Recipes. You'll have a lot of fun watching all the vlogs coming up soon. And of course recipes too. I have more than 370 recipes on my channel. So I'll leave a link in my description box of my channel page. You can go and visit it. And you can go and also check out my playlists. I know I do love to chatter a lot. In fact, I got a comment somewhere where someone said, I love your recipes, but you talk a lot. But I can't help it. I just love, chatting, and I love sharing stuff with all of you. For those of you who don't want to listen to the chatter, you can just, skip, go ahead to the video. So, and all of you I'm really so thankful for all of you who have taken the effort of subscribing to my channel. Thank you guys. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. So without much further ado, let's start my daily cleaning routine. So let's start cleaning with my gas top. So all I do is just take off the iron grills, and I just use some regular soap and hot water or warm water and just give it a good scrub with my scrubber, and then I use my absorbent kitchen cloth and give it a good wipe with some clean water, and then I just buff it up with some microfiber cloth. This is really amazing. Your gas top is going to shine and sparkle like new. Next, it's my sink. So if I have a few dishes in my sink, I just rinse them and keep them on the platform, and then I give my sink a good rinse with some detergent or some soap and some water using a nice brush or a scrubber, and give it a clean wipe, a clean brush or a clean scrub, and then use a little bit of water and clean it up. And then I use this scraper which keeps the sink nice and dry when we're not really using it. And then I just put my dishes. I try to keep them minimum, and that's a clean sink. My sink is really huge and I just love it. And then is time to clean my platforms or my work surface. So again, I empty out whatever is there on the platform, and then I just use some regular soap and water and clean it up. I use my brush for the edges where there's a little bit of dirt or grime that collects. And then again, I wipe it down. And then if there's any dirt on any of the, on the stuff that is there on the platform, I give it a good wash. Like the spoon holder, it does require a wash every 10 days, so I give it a good scrub. So just take off everything, the tissue paper under the oil canister. Whenever it gets soiled, I change it. So it's just some good soap and water and a good clean absorbent cloth. I do change my scrubber, I do change my absorbent cloth every 15 to 20 days, or if it's really dirty, then whenever it's very, very dirty.
Then I tackle the other platform that I have. Now we've just had lunch, so I'm just putting all the leftover Corel dishes and putting them into my refrigerator, which we might have for dinner, because I did cook a little bit more than usual because it was my kid's favorite dish. And then again, I just take off everything from the platform. Again, use some good soap and water, and again give it a good scrub. If there's dirt and grime at the edges, then I use my favorite brush and clean that. And then with some clean water, I just keep wiping the surface, keep cleaning the cloth every time and squeezing out all the dirt, and again cleaning, and then again I buff it with my microfiber cloth, and then I just put back everything. Now I like to keep my blender on my platform because, otherwise removing it every time from the drawer, so it's always on my platform, and I cover it with a clean cloth. And my kitchen is nice and clean and it feels so good. And then whenever I find that my glass cabinets have a little bit of dirt on them, I just wipe them again with my microfiber cloth. This microfiber cloth is great and amazing. I have one for each room. Even my television, every day I buff it up with this and it looks brand new. So everything is clean, everything is put away, everything is in its place, and the kitchen looks amazing. Like I said, if you want to see my entire kitchen and my kitchen, I will leave a kitchen link. I will leave it in my description box below. Now I have my washing machine in my kitchen, so I do cover it up with a cloth because sometimes some of the flour, if I'm rolling out chapatis or puris, falls on it. So I hope you liked this video. If you want to see some more, then leave your comments in the comment box below. Give this video a big like, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell once you've subscribed so you won't miss out anything happening on Akshata's Recipes. Subscription is completely free. And do visit my channel. I have more than 370 recipes to choose from. You can just click on the link below. It will take you to my main page, and there I've created playlists so you can just go and search for what you're looking for. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching my videos. Have a great day. I'm signing off, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.